A massive DMZ reset is coming, which means we are losing all our weapons and keys. So in this video, I decided I might as well use up a bunch of my skeleton keys, which I got from the duplication glitch. The key dupe might also be working in Season 4, so check out that video in the description if you want to see how to do it. I will be unlocking 19 lock spaces using about 6 skeleton keys. So if you want to see the loot you can get in each location, then keep watching the video. If you want to see more videos like this, then smash that like button for me and be sure to subscribe so you stay up to date on everything in DMZ. A lot of these lock spaces do not have great loot, but the ones that really stand out for me is the police academy, the post office, and the chemical storage warehouse. These 3 spots are well worth the loot, but keep watching the video to see some of the loot you can get in the other spots. Also, keep in mind the loot you get is completely random, so it may turn out to be way better or a bit worse than what is shown in this video. Even though the secure records room is small, the loot can be pretty decent at times, and it's located right here on the map. The loot at this next spot can be completely hit or miss. Sometimes it's really great, and sometimes it's really awful. The added bonus to this spot is that you can unlock the deadbolts for extra XP. This next spot is also small, but quite often is filled with good loot. This spot is not worth the key since the loot is awful and there is a weapon glitched under the desk that you are not able to pick up. The art museum can also have great loot, but again, it's hit and miss, and is often filled with tough bots. I recommend going in through the roof. There's a small locked shed south of Rohan Oil, and it's not worth the key. While in Rohan, stop by this truck to check for helicopter fuel, since you'll be able to use this to safely exfil. It's a random spawn and may not always be there. North of Rohan, there is another tiny building, and again, the loot is not great. This is one of my favorite spots if I'm needing to re-gear quickly. The crane room is another small area, but it does have decent loot. The police academy bots can be killed right through the window, and the place is just filled with great loot. Don't forget to check the upstairs, which is also filled with loot. While in the police academy, just keep your eyes open for booby traps. The computer building beside the police academy has 2 locked rooms, but only enter them if you need to. Even though this warehouse is small, it can often have some pretty decent loot. This spot doesn't really seem to be worth the loot, so only enter it if you need to. Just up the road from that building is the sell shop, but I've never found good loot here. The post office is a hot spot for bots, but you might walk away with a bunch of keys and a ton of loot. And my last key will be spent on the secure room with its lackluster loot. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, then say Gudpexi in the comments. Thank you guys all so much for the love and support, and I'll see you in the next one.